Because the Mexican military killed some cartel mob boss named El Mencho in Jalisco, which is like over 100 miles away from Mexico City, the UFC card is potentially in jeopardy of not happening. Okay. Or they would maybe move it to the Apex, which would be a total Dana White move to save the card. That would be cool. But you know what would be cooler? If it went down in Mexico City. Okay. Hopefully they could figure their shit out and everybody could just chill the fuck out and we could have some fist fights in Mexico City. You know who that helps? Mexicans. You know? Who doesn't want to see some live fights? Who doesn't want to see Brandon Moreno and all types of good Mexican talent on the card? Edgar Chairez. Come on, son. Let's get UFC Mexico City to go down. I hope so. Yeah. Here's my 5 most confident. You guys will see I'm making a trash can parlay too. Okay, I'll drop that over on the free channel, DM at Mike Finch Show on Instagram. If you guys want to get into premium channel, where Euros Medic hit last week and Zach Reese should have fucking hit. I covered that on my event recap. If you guys want to go check that out. Deshaun Strickland making fucking Fluffy fight his fight. Good for him. And gets it done there. But hey, did you guys catch the other news? You ready for this? Papa. That's right. My daughter was born on the 19th. I am now officially baby daddy. That's right. Baby daddy Finch. Or you know what else I liked? AJ was calling me Father Finch. It's like the Catholic Church, you know? Father Finch. I like that too. So stepping my game up. And now I'm a dad. You guys ready for this? Here are my 5 most confident picks for what might be UFC Mexico City. First of all, Edgar Chairez. I'm not a Felipe Bunes hater, but I'm going to go with Cháirez because I believe he's getting better and better and better. And this dude is going to be a problem in Mexico City at high elevation. Give me Santiago Luna, lights out superstar who, you know, got a quick knockout and lights out and went over to the UFC. Also got a knockout there. And now he's fighting Angel Pacheco. I think that's a layup for him. And then the trash can parlay, 3 legs on it. Ryan Gandra, okay, over Jose Medina. There's your first can. Sorry, I'm rude. Christian Quinones over Chris Moutinho. Moutinho is your second can. And then Francis Marshall over Erik Silva for the trash can parlay. One more time. Edgar Chairez, Santiago Luna, Ryan Gandra, Christian Quinones, and Francis Marshall. I'll break those down. Let's start with Edgar Chairez. I'm going Edgar Chairez over a pretty game Felipe Bunes. And a Felipe Bunes who's only lost to really good guys. I mean, Estevam in his last one. And then I'm missing, I don't want to fuck it up. Do I have that right? I know it was Estevam, obviously, in the last one, but it was Joshua Van. That's what I thought. And Joshua Van, I mean, come on, if you have 2 losses in the UFC, those are not bad. Jose Johnson, he was able to hit with that first round submission. The dude is game on the ground, definitely has a nice ground game. So did Edgar Chairez. I mean, Edgar Chairez had fucking Tatsuro Taira in a nice guillotine, you know? Edgar Chairez is definitely competent on the ground. So I think that keeps him out of the Felipe Bunes submissions and, you know, keeps him live to do some work down there himself. As far as wrestling goes, you got to favor Edgar Chairez, much more physically strong than Felipe Bunes. Felipe Bunes, one of these Brazilians who's learning wrestling later in life. And then on the feet, you know, you got to go with Edgar Chairez. He's got hands on him. He's aggressive, high output. Felipe Bunes is rangier. I do like that ranginess that Felipe Bunes has. You know, he's trained extensively over at Fight Ready with the Patricio Pitbull brothers, Patricio Pitbull and Patricky Pitbull. And then I actually saw him spar the champ God of War, Davison Figueiredo. And that was ahead of Davison Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno, where Davison Figueiredo took his title back from Assassin Baby. So I got to be kind of a fly on the wall there. And, you know, they had Captain Eric Alberison being Bruce Buffer, and they were playing fucking loud crowd noise, boo, you know, and they had him doing rounds. And I saw that calf kick he was working. I saw him working on that calf kick, and I was like, oh, I know this is coming. And sure enough, he hits the calf kick a bunch on Assassin Baby and gets his title back. I think Edgar Chairez should be a lock here, man. Edgar Chairez is built for Mexico City too. You know what I mean? He is a cardio machine, high output guy, gonna get you fucking tired, okay? And if you look at the roster he's fought, it's a great roster too. You know, he's fought a lot of the best guys early in his UFC career, and you just seeing leaps and bounds improvements in his game. You know, I think that he's going to be on point. I do think that physical strength is going to be a big thing, and I think that cardio is going to be a big deal. Give me Edgar Chairez over a Felipe Bunes, who, by the way, it's love to Felipe Bunes, okay? I'm rooting for Felipe Bunes. Don't get me fucking wrong here, okay? That's my dude. I think I got him on my cell phone still. Felipe Bunes is the man. Santiago Luna. Santiago Luna, because when you hit him with something, like watch his fights, right? He's moving around, he's clean on the feet. Somebody fucking comes in there and tries to clock him with something. He stays patient and he'll find the shot on you. He turns shots over really nice. His timing is beautiful. It's very, very special timing that he has. And he's young. He's super, super young. I think this is a bit of a layup for him. You know, Angel Pacheco, combination puncher, puts a lot of pressure forward. But I think it's like a Dan Ige pressure where he fucking slipped into a spinning back kick to the face. I think with this one, you got to go Santiago Luna getting a knockout to it. I think inside distance is super live here. You know, Angel Pacheco is going to be right there to be hit. Not incredible defensive capabilities for Angel Pacheco. I don't think he can get a takedown. Santiago Luna can grapple too. He's got a decent ground game too. And they're in Mexico. Give me Border Boy, Santiago Luna all fucking day from Lights Out, by the way. All right. From the promotion that I have done some work for. And here he is over in the UFC making shit happen. I think he's a lock. I think he's winning by finish, probably knockout, probably early. The trash can parlay, Jose Medina versus Ryan Gondra. Do you need me to tell you about Jose Medina? Jose Medina is not good at fighting. You know what he's got? Toughness. He's got grit. He's a fucking man. Okay? Jose Medina is going to bite down on the mouthpiece and try to make shit happen. As far as his skill set goes, not very good. As far as the rig he's driving, broke down, bust ass, weak ass shit. I mean, he is fucking chubby and not strong and not fast. How do you make it to the UFC? You know? I hear people, oh, he's beating people up on the regional scene. How many losses has he got? Fucking bunch. You know, Jose Medina is far from undefeated. Okay. How high up is he on the card? Jesus Christ. 11-6, you know, and his 6 losses. I mean, yeah, Atbagatier, but Dusko Todorovic, first round his ass. Come on, son. Come on, son. You know, he lost to a 9-8 guy outside of the UFC. Like, come on, quit playing games here. Jose Medina, as tough as he is, and as much as, you know, I try to not be disrespectful, sucks. He should lose. Okay. Christian Quinones versus Chris Moutinho. Chris Moutinho, the human punching bag. Chris Moutinho should be hung by a chain from your local boxing gym. He is very hittable. And you got Christian Quinones, who's got a little bit of timing to his game. He's got a little bit of range, has a straight cross that lands pretty nicely. You know, he was a prospect coming into the UFC. I think he wins easily at this level. I think he's an absolute lock against Chris Moutinho. The question is, like, does he finish him or not? And with how hittable Chris Moutinho is, I got to say, yeah, I got to say he does. I got Christian Quinones via knockout. You know, Chris Moutinho has shown some durability, right? So if you're going to give him credit, I think with Chris Moutinho, it's just like he's got a chin on him. Why do we know that? Because he's so easy to hit. He fucking stands there and blocks like it's a, you know, it's like a Rock'em Sock'em Robots thing. It's like hands up or hands going. Bro, do you know you could slip, roll, right? You could float back, right? You could pull, you could level change, right? You can move forward. You know, you put pressure on somebody, they got to throw off the back foot. It helps a lot. He doesn't do any of that shit. He just he throws weak ass punches with no athletic ability and then stands there. Damn, I'm roasting these guys. I'm so sorry. It's more of a fade than a praise for Christian Quinones. Christian Quinones is good. Good, not great. Got some power, you know, got some ability on the feet. You should be able to just keep this thing at range and just fuck Chris Moutinho up. Christian Quinones, another lock. Erik Silva is old, and Francis Marshall should be able to beat him. Francis Marshall should be able to take this thing anywhere too. Like, should be able to beat him in all three phases of the game. Would not be surprised to see him just get like a mounted TKO or something. Submissions live too. Francis Marshall could definitely submit it on the ground. You got what, a 40-year-old man? How fucking old? I keep going to the stats, but muy importante. Erik Silva, 9-3, 38 years old, 9-3, fought one time since 2022. Does that sound like a bettable guy to you? No. Muhammad Naimov wrecked him, and not his anus, wrecked him, not rectum. You get it. Francis Marshall, 26 years old, and pretty much beat Myron Santos. Very close fight. Probably won that fight. Beat Dennis Bazooka. I think he should look good here against Erik Silva. They're giving him kind of a layup, let's be honest. And I think Francis Marshall dunks on him. You know what I'm saying? You ready for this? One more time for my people in the back. I'm going Francis Marshall over Erik Silva. Give me Christian Quinones over the human punching bag, Chris Moutinho. Give me Ryan Gondra knocking out Jose Medina. I just realized I didn't even break down Ryan Gondra. Ryan Gondra, big punching power, decent striker, should be able to get Jose Medina. Wow, I just dunked on Jose Medina the whole breakdown. Didn't even mention Ryan Gondra. Ryan Gondra should be able to get him out of there. He's got hands. Santiago Luna over Angel Pacheco. Angel Pacheco, lots of pressure, but I think he'll be there for Santiago Luna, who's slick with the counters. And then give me Edgar Chairez over Felipe Bunes with his cardio, with his tenacity in Mexico City. It only makes sense that he gets it done. You might think, hey, Finch, I didn't hear about the main event. I didn't hear about the big fights on this card. Yeah, they put in Loner Kavanagh, who I like. I mean, Loner Kavanagh is explosive, very talented kid. Mike, he just got knocked out by Charles Johnson. Yeah, but he was whooping Charles Johnson's ass. Did you watch that fight, motherfucker? Go back and watch that fight. He was marching him down, beating him up. Charles Johnson's grabbing his eye and shit, and then just fucking hit him with a nasty counter. I think that it's a fight. Now, I'll just tell you, I am going to take Assassin Baby because it's a 5-round fight. Because Loner Kavanagh took it on short notice, and he already started showing signs of slowing down. When you make him rest a little bit, make him work a little bit, offensively moving forward, he is so athletic, very balanced as he approaches you. Just beautiful shot selection too. Like, if you watch him outside of the UFC, he's got some beautiful knockouts. I'm thinking back on one where he hits the dude with the 2, he floats back, pop, pop, comes back with the 1-2. Very, very beautiful strike. I mean, it's just awesome to watch, Special striker for sure. But needs more experience, man. Assassin Baby's been there, done that. Assassin Baby's held the belt, lost the belt. Assassin Baby's been in how many main events now? How many 5-round fights? He's got cardio. He probably has a better ground game. You got to give some of the early physicality, the strength. If it was a who could squat more competition, I have no doubt, that Loner Kavanagh is built more like a NFL football player than little Assassin Baby. But I'll tell you what, Assassin Baby is a veteran now. He is a fucking veteran now. And I think the difference is when you get to rounds 3, 4, and 5, Assassin Baby's going to find a way, and Loner Kavanagh is going to find a way to mess it up. Loner Kavanagh is a young kid. He's taken this on short notice at high elevation. So think about the elevation, right? If you watch back, forgive me because I reference this a lot. Cain Velasquez versus Fabricio Verdum. Fabricio Verdum went out to Mexico City way beforehand. Got a big training camp in 40 days or something in high elevation. Cain Velasquez came out on fight week. Cain gassed hard, and he was known for his cardio. Cain gassed hard. Similar thing here. It's like you can't be taking this on short notice in Mexico City. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. And if they move it to the Apex, everything fucking changes. But I think in Mexico City, I'm going to go with the Mexican. All right. I'm going to go with Assassin Baby. He's an American. It's all good. All right. Cool. Let's go. Hey, these are some fun fights. They are kind of getting rid of some of the guys who are still hanging on. There's Daniel Zellhuber versus Bobby King Green on this card. So you definitely got some guys who are like on their last leg, on their last UFC fight, guys who don't really belong in the UFC, like Chris Moutinho or Jose Medina, who are still getting an opportunity for some reason, I guess I understand it, especially with the matchups they've got. You know, if you look at it's Ata Bagatier, it's Sean O'Malley versus Chris Moutinho. Like, oh my God, you know, Chris Moutinho has actually been vocal about that. He's like, yo, why do they did me dirty type of thing, which is amazing. The UFC even kept him after talking that shit. Okay. Because if you're fucking Muhammad, what's his name? The wrestler. It's pissing me off. I don't know the name. The little 125 wrestler who got booted from the UFC after he beat Manel Kopp. He held him down, and he's talking all that shit about the UFC, and then they fucking let him go. You know, somebody help me out, please. You're gonna make me look him up. God damn it! Where's the chat when you need them? Chat. Who am I thinking of? You get one more opportunity. Nope, still didn't get it. Bastards. Muhammad Makayev. If you're Muhammad Makayev, yeah. You no love for talking shit about the UFC. If you're not Muhammad Makayev, you know, apparently you get a little bit more love if you're Chris Moutinho, because they really did just feed him to the dogs. So here they got him against, you know, a fight that, you know, if you're gonna be in the UFC, you got to be able to compete at this level. Okay. And I think we'll find out he can't. Cool. What up, chat? Sup? Congrats, big man. Thank you, Hans. Very, very happy to be a papa. Got a baby girl. Her name is Adeline Finch, and she is 4 years old today. I said 4 years. 4 days old today. Can you imagine? She is 4 days old today, and sleeping on my chest. Such a sweetheart. The cutest little baby. Little fat cheeks. She was 8 pounds and 11 ounces. So she was a chubbers. She was a big girl and very healthy. So we're very happy about it. Thank you very much. By the way, I should say, before I get too deep into the Q&A, MMA University is dropping in 7 days. I'm so excited. Guys, I've worked my ass off on this thing. MMA University is where you can learn mixed martial arts from the ground up. Really, it's striking. So the first module, the first training camp I did would be just learning striking on the bag from basics, right? Basics. Like first time, okay, you got a punching bag, you got gloves. Let's just learn jabs, crosses, hooks, uppercuts, knees, elbows, right? Roundhouse kick, push kick, right? And it's just bag work basics. And I went through, you know, good chunk of it and definitely spilled a lot of knowledge into there for you guys over the many years and many gyms I've trained at, many fights I've had, and many thousands of fights I've watched. I tried to put that into this, give you guys just like bread and butter fundamentals, how to be balanced and how to be efficient when striking. And I hope you guys love it. So MMA University dropping on Monday with the very first course taught by yours truly. Please check it out. We're doing half off for, you know, really it's for all you guys for a few days there. So but you know, we're gonna do like for half off for the first 100 people. Honestly, just I'll leave it half off for like a couple weeks and you guys could get in there. Do it MMA University dropping on Monday. Don't fuck around. All right, you guys could, it's on an app too, so it's not an MMA University app, but you download an app and then you can run it through there. You just have it up on a browser on your phone. Works on computers, works on whatever, and you know, you just put it next to your bag and you can kind of work. Cool. I hope you love it. Jose Medina and Moutinho on one card, bottom of the barrel UFC talent. That's what I'm saying, Tyson. That's why I said it's the fucking trash can parlay, dog. You know, they're getting rid of the they're doing some spring cleaning over here in the UFC. Hope you're getting good sleep, Poppy Finch. Relevant because it's the UFC Mexico card. Surprised that you still got time to give us your picks. Thanks for your work. Well, so the sleeping has been a challenge. Do I have any bags under my eyes? But wifey's doing a good job helping me out. So, you know, we're trying to help each other out as best we can. And I haven't trained any of my clients. So I've got people who I train in mixed martial arts. And, you know, they all understand I'm on baby duty. So I do actually have enough time to kind of study the fights and be able to do this. But you know, I haven't been going to like my other job, which is coach. So yeah, I've had enough time. But thank you. Congrats from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you, Papa. Been enjoying your content. You're very sharp. Thank you. In Melbourne, do they have your spelled Y-O-U apostrophe R-E? See how sharp I am? The grammar police, son. You are. You're taking two words. You are sharp. If you say you're sharp, then I own the sharp, right? Here's your sharp, right? And the phone's name is Sharp. You're like, I'm clicking out. Fuck this guy. I fucking can't stand Mike Finch anymore. Assassin baby born in Tijuana? I don't know. If he was born in Tijuana, then he gets to be Mexican. Okay, I'm good with that. A lot of I've just grown up with a lot of American Mexicans who they're born in America. They've never been to Mexico in their whole life, but they claim Mexico. It's like you got to, you know what I mean? If you're born and you live your entire life in the United States, you're an American. But in the United States, I don't know if it's this way in Australia. I know we got some people who watch from Chile and stuff. I don't Blanca. I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but in the United States, people are very proud of their uniqueness. They're unique. I'm Italian, right? It'll be the fucking St. Patrick's Day. All of a sudden, everybody's Irish. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit Irish, by the way. Sullivan is the last name. It's on my grandma's side, my dad's mom's side. Sullivan's the last name. A little bit Irish. Okay. But I'm not out here, well, I do wear a green shirt so I don't get pinched, but you know what I'm saying. People are proud. People they want to be fucking whatever, right? So it's a thing. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Paul. He's right. I see you guys consistently, like the views are pretty consistent, and then the subscribers are staying around 10,000. Guys, hit the fucking subscribe. It costs you nothing, okay? Make sure to jump into the free channel where I give out a bet every single week. We just fucking ate on the last one. The last one I gave you guys was Maquizio Costa and Alden Correa. How did you miss out on this parlay? Get Telegram and jump into the free channel. No brainer. And then, of course, if you want to see my favorite bets over on Premium Channel, direct message at Mike Finch Show on Instagram. We'll get you in a Premium Channel. That's where I give out the big bets. All right? The ones at the top of the heap. And now I got MMA University coming. I'm cooking, okay? Even though I'm Papa Finch, I'm cooking. All right? I got to feed this baby girl. All right? So I'm happy to work for you guys. Let's fucking go. Like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, Paul. Let's go, Finch. Let's go. Congrats on the baby girl. My daughter turns 16 this July. Don't blink. It goes fast. I've had that advice as well. Thank you. I try to enjoy it as best I can. When she's calm and chill, like today I was carrying her around and she's like looking around, right? Anything's interesting. Like we were laying in bed and I had her on my chest and she was just looking at my light, just kind of, and like it's day 4 for her. So just the light is fascinating, right? So I love every bit of it. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, the odds are a little crazy on this one, so I'm gonna do my best to cook you guys up some stuff. I have no bets out right now, and I'm working right now to make sure that we can get some decent lines. Definitely gonna be some parlay action here. Looking at some over unders. I'll let you guys know what I come up with. DM at Mike Finch Show on Instagram if you guys want to see Premium Channel where I drop my favorite bets, and at some point this week I will also drop that bet over in free channel, folks. I love you guys very much. All right. Let's fucking go. We got UFC Mexico or Apex, whatever the fuck happens with this thing. And then we got pay-per-view next week. So we got some big fights coming up. Stay fucking tuned. Appreciate every single one of you. Until next time, it's peace and love.